Hello everyone and welcome back to Magical Diary. When we last left off, well, we actually had recorded a bit more of this, but due to an error, we didn't record the audio files for it, so...
Lame.
We're back at this once again, but this time, I think it's actually gonna go better because we missed out on a detention last time. And I think we might be able to get it this time around. The only problem is you have to read this again.
Horace?
Yes?
Do you like theater? Plays?
I don't know, why?
Well, the drama club is doing Medea this week, and I kinda wanna see it, but I don't wanna go by myself.
What's Medea?
A play?
It's a classic Greek tragedy. It's about a witch whose lover betrays her and the terrible things she does for revenge.
Well, how appropriate.
That doesn't sound very nice.
That's why it's a tragedy.
Oh, well, you have a point there.
They're doing it Friday and Saturday night, and I was thinking I'd rather go Friday.
Is it free?
No, it's $5 for students.
Lame.
So, do you want to come?
Yeah, we'll go. Why not? We always go to these things as best we can.
Thanks.
I'd better figure out what else I'm doing this week.
Alright, so first thing I'm gonna do here is make a save because you know how this is gonna go. In order to get the detention that I'm planning to, we have to fail another test. And not only fail it, but we have to put ourselves to sleep or on fire. Two very specific things.
Well, I think we should sleep and get rid of our stress before, because we'll fail everything.
The thing is, I don't know if we have enough time to really even take a break. So if you know the way Magical Diary works, I might have explained this before, it's a random number generator, so if you save and reload a couple of times, it eventually will get a result that you can actually use, like 3 out of 3 instead of, 1 or 2 when
We
you pass a
always
class.
get 1.
I know. So you can kind of cheat and use like save scumming techniques to actually get ahead, and that's probably what we're gonna do here to make up for a lack of planning. Yeah, there'll probably be a lot of cutting in this episode, but that's to be expected. So we need some white and green. I think we can do green once, because what we'll do on the weekends, we'll buy the Star Wand, and that'll give us a +5 in all stats, so we only need to get green to 25. So if we get it to 20, the +5 will get it to 25. And then white has to be 35, so basically we need 20 points for that, and then 5 will come with the wand itself. Alright, so let's see. Hopefully this will work out. Like I said, we're just gonna be reloading, so we'll probably cut some of this out. Wow, 3 off the bat, so that's good.
Yes.
Probably won't last though, let's see.
Oh.
See, there, we got 1. But if we save here, real quick, and reload, we got 3. Look at that, impressive. And we got Spirit Echoes, which, didn't we have? Oh no, that's something else, never mind. I get that confused with the Spirit Sight or whatever that other one was that we used during the Dark Dance.
Oh, yeah.
There we go, 3. Yes, riveting stuff here, I know.
I'm getting ready for dinner when someone knocks on the door.
Oh, who could it be? Oh, we're interrupted, hey.
Hi guys, what's up?
Wanna earn some easy merits?
Doing what?
Butching and baking and candlestick making. Butching? That's not the right word. It could be, she's a horse. You ever been kicked by one?
What did you want me to do again?
You already said.
Like
Are you
so
in or
odd.
not? Yeah, well, he kind of said it and was joking around too, so it's not exactly clear. But yeah, he wants us to make candlesticks for a school project.
Fine, lead on.
If you remember, we did this when we were treasure as well.
Mm-hmm. The boys lead me to a classroom with a stove set up at the back, normally used for potions making. There are several pots and a collection of metal cylinders on the floor nearby. They don't have lids, and they're not the right size for any pipes I know of. What are they?
There you are. Now, if you'll just hold still for a moment.
A wave of green magic rolls over me.
Need some magical buffs here.
That should improve your resistance to heat and stop you from burning yourself too easily. Of course, you'll still need to be careful. Especially you, Mr. Pfeiffer.
Aw, poor Luke. Yes, ma'am.
You have an instruction sheet here with all the steps, including the proportions for the dyes and fragrance oils. Do you have any questions?
What are we doing? We're cool.
All right, I'm going out for a while, but I'll be back shortly to keep an eye on things. Don't worry, I won't interfere.
Interfere with what exactly?
I might even bring my knitting.
Yeah, sure. We don't care.
She walks out, leaving me with 2 boys
Don't
who
care at
obviously
all.
haven't told me everything.
What are we doing here?
Making candles. It's for the fundraiser thing.
What fundraiser thing?
The school sells stuff at the mall to raise money.
Oh. So she's not so mad at you about last week then?
Potsum mad? Never. Who, Potsum? Nah, she was never really mad. She loves me. If she loves you so much, why doesn't she marry you?
What?
She's an old lady, you goon.
She's not that old, but too old for you, I'm sure. And we shouldn't talk like this in case she comes back.
Right. Candles.
So how does it work?
Set up the wick, melt the wax, pour it in, then cool it down. Easy. You can cast a seal spell, right? Right?
No.
Yeah, we haven't quite learned that one. I don't even know what that is. Alright, you run the wax and Luke can do the wicks. Sure. Okay, the wax is set up in a double boiler. Make sure there's always water in there and keep an eye on the temperature. If the wax gets too hot, it'll explode.
Explode?
Really? That's a bit dramatic. That's why Potsum heat-proofed us. I didn't know it would explode. Wow. Just keep an eye on it. As long as you're watching, we'll have time to catch if it starts going wrong. I never really had to make candles though, so I don't really know how it works. When the wax chunks are melted down, mix in the oil and the color. Then stir it with a wooden spoon.
Have you done this before?
No, I read the directions. It's not that hard. Oh, you're one of those that actually reads the directions. How could you? Once the pot is ready, you can pour it into the molds.
And what are you going to do while we're working?
I get the hard part. You'll see.
Working together, Luke and I assemble and fill candle molds.
Alright, stand back. Here I go.
I can feel the magic in the air, but I'm not sure what he's doing. What is that?
Shh, hang on.
He's still
Doing
casting
the complicated
it?
part. Give him a break.
Okay, this is a tougher spell than usual. A minute later, he relaxes.
There you go. You can cough the ends now.
I look inside the mold. Not only has the wax cooled, but it's shrunken away from the sides of the mold completely evenly.
You can't cool it all at once or it'll collapse. And if you leave it to cool on its own, it sinks full of holes, so it's tricky.
Couldn't you just shape the wax around the wick in the first place without melting it?
Doesn't work like that. It wouldn't work right afterwards. It wouldn't blend right.
And so we produce a nice set of candles.
Will it blend?
None of the steps are terribly difficult, but done over and over, it is tiring.
We got more stress from that. Should have thought about that.
Oh, yeah, crap. You know, I made candles in middle school.
Oh, very nice.
We had like a medieval fair.
Was it just like this?
No. We did just dip them and pull them out and then hang them, and they dried. I don't know. Wonderful work, ducklings. 10 merits for each of you.
Yay, back in the black.
A job well done.
Alright, now, I have to remember to save here in case we mess up. Oh wow, 3!
Yeah, we didn't mess up.
Wow, it actually went pretty well.
Sicken.
And even when we had to reload that one time, was it twice? I don't remember. We had like 2 points. This we have to reload for. Tap the flow. Tap that ass.
Yeah.
There we go. We're very close now. So you really don't have to worry about it much more. Yep, tap the flow. That's the one where you can actually get some more MP, which is useful.
Oh, yeah.
That's a really good one to know, actually.
Elwyn and I meet outside the gym. There are a lot of people here, not just students, but ordinary people and families who must have driven up here to see the play. After we buy our tickets, we can go inside. Folding chairs have been set up in rows across the gym floor, facing the stage. Behind the stage, a giant backdrop painting hangs on the wall, displaying marble pillars and steps to suggest a fantasy of ancient Greece. At least it looks like a painting. It's probably an illusion. That's gotta be a lot easier than having to paint something so huge. We find a place to sit without anyone too tall in front of us. After a while, the show begins.
I hope that's not just cheap CGI.
It was every bit as tragic as Ellen suggested, and bloody too. Nice special effects though. Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned.
Heard that one before.
Isn't that Shakespeare?
No.
No, it was someone else. Cosgrove, I think, from The Morning Bride. So what's that one about? Another story of murder and revenge? Sort of. It's complicated. Let me see if I can remember. The rebel leader kidnaps the princess, but then they fall in love and get secretly married, but then there's a shipwreck and she's washed up alone and rescued by her father, the king. So the king wants to marry her off to his ally, and she doesn't dare tell him she's already married to his enemy, and she thinks the rebel fellow is dead anyway. Only he's not, because he was washed up somewhere else and rescued by a queen who falls in love with him. And the king falls in love with the queen, but they're enemies.
Yeah, the rebel yell.
So everyone loves someone who loves someone else, and they all try to murder the people that they think have betrayed them, and then they feel guilty and try to change their minds.
Basically, it's like Game of Thrones.
Only it's too late because the plots are already in motion, so they all end up killed by their own assassins.
Speaking of Game of Thrones, how are you guys enjoying that one?
Awesome.
I don't know, do you guys watch Game of Thrones? Maybe it's some of you are a little bit too young for that, I don't know.
So the moral is, I guess, that revenge is dangerous.
Oh, and don't post spoilers because some people get really pissed off about that.
Oh yeah. Or else, don't change your mind. Even if a man treated me like Jason, I would never do what Medea did. Well, of course you wouldn't do that. But if someone I loved betrayed me...
They can burn in a fiery inferno. Yeah, we're gonna punish them, because that's...
Yeah.
Horse is the punisher, basically.
She took it way too far, but Jason deserved to suffer for the way he treated her. You can't let people get away with that. He should have been punished. I suppose. You know what they say, don't get mad, get even.
Or don't get mad, get glad. Oh wait, no, that's a bad commercial.
Just, you know, not by killing people. Bad plan.
Usually.
I hear someone nearby snicker, but when I turn to look, I can't tell who it was. Half the audience is still milling around after all.
How dare you laugh at me, sir?
Anyway, thanks for coming with me. No problem.
Alright, and that's, oh, that's right, we have to go to the mall, I almost forgot.
Yes.
Very good, very good. Okay, so first things first, to the mall. This will be a nice way to end the week. The magic shop, and Star Wand. I mean, you could get either the Star Wand or the Wiggle Wand. Actually, let's look at the stats. So you only get +3 with red, but +6 with blue and green, but we only need +5 for green. Plus,
we'd get weird.
We're weird. We don't want to be weird.
weird.
Let's stick with the Star Wand. It's adorable fairy godmother. I don't know about that, but yeah, whatever. We'll go for it.
Woohoo.
And remember to equip it, unlike last time. Okay.
Yes.
Back to Iris Academy. Equip it first things first. Star Wand. Put it on.
Yay.
And I guess that's it for this week. So we're shaping up pretty good. I think we only have 2 days next week. So either way, we should be able to get weight to 35 pretty easily.
Yeah.
And yeah, I guess that's that. Let's check out our diary real quick. High drama. As a play. When she asked us to go to play, okay. And all this other stuff is pretty basic. Yep.
Best served cold.
So, yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this part. And I guess we'll see you next time. And we'll probably get that detention and see that scene. So, you know, I guess it worked out for the best after all, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, you guys take care. See you next time.
Bye.